Every organisation today is investing in data. New data platforms, AI models, dashboards and talented teams. The promise of these investments is huge. Smarter decisions, better customer experiences, more profit. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most businesses never actually see the value they expected. After 12 to 18 months, executives, and often the CFO, start asking, "What are we getting for this investment?" Too often, the answer isn't clear. And that's when budgets get cut. By the time this happens, it's almost too late to recover, and you can be assured that funding will be pulled. Why does this happen? Because without a proven way to link data and AI investments to measurable outcomes, you're not running a strategy, you're running experiments. That's why we created the RAPPID Value Cycle, a framework designed to turn data and AI investments into sustained business value.
The RAPPID Value Cycle is simple, but powerful.
Think of it as a closed-loop system that connects the dots between your data and AI investments and your business impact. It has 4 quadrants. Invest confidently. You determine investment requirements and forecast value. Deliver insights. You activate people, platform, and approach. Apply insights. You embed insights and deliver value. Recognize value. You measure and enforce accountability. Across this cycle, your organisation moves from isolated initiatives to a value-driven data practice that sustains measurable results. And because it's a cycle, improvement in one quadrant strengthens the next. In Quadrant 1, invest confidently, organisations decide where to put their money. The common mistake? Investing in technology or skills without tying it back to clear business outcomes. Think about it. You can hire 10 data scientists or buy the most advanced cloud platform, but if you can't connect that spend to increasing revenue, reducing cost, reducing risk, or creating efficiency, it's just another expense. That's why we focus on value-generating initiatives, or VGIs. These are strategic business goals, like launching a new revenue stream, cutting manufacturing costs, or improving customer retention. These are business-specific outcomes, and data and AI only plays a part in the realization of value. Each VGI gets broken down into measurable KPIs. Supporting these VGIs are foundational initiatives, people, technology, and processes that enable delivery across IT, business, and data functions. By linking investments, foundational initiatives are required to deliver value for the specific VGIs from the start. The CFO, CIO, and business leaders all share a common expectation of value. No surprises, no vague benefits. Many companies do make investments into data and AI, but they are not driving this from a value expectation perspective, and therefore all investments lack the necessary data value assurance required to manage these investments better. Quadrant 2 is where many companies get stuck. Deliver insights. Why? Because delivery is often fragmented. Teams chase the latest AI hype, or platforms are implemented without business alignment and fully understanding the value enablers. The RAPPID Value Cycle ensures that delivery isn't about activity, it's about impact. People, platforms, and processes are structured around the agreed VGIs to generate measurable business outcomes. Here's where structured frameworks come in. Data engineering, data science, delivery management, each step has a role. Whether it's onboarding demand, validating requirements, or iteratively building and releasing insights, every project is tightly scoped. Think of it as moving from projects in progress to value in production. This is a capability that exists in most organizations today, although the teams and capabilities are not structured around the concept of value delivery, but rather busy work and getting things done. It's where most capabilities get stuck, delivering actionable insights. Data analytics on its own cannot deliver any business value. It's also one of the key reasons why investment gets questioned, as the cost of the platforms and teams cannot be linked back to value delivery.
Quadrant 3. Apply insights is where the rubber meets the road. Here's a real-world example. Imagine your team builds a churn prediction model. The model is accurate. It identifies customers at risk. But if that model just sits in a dashboard, it's useless. Now imagine the model's output feeding directly into your call center system. Agents get alerts and proactively call customers before they leave. That's when the model drives measurable retention. This quadrant is about embedding insights into business processes. That means aligning business, IT, and data priorities, no silos. This is one of the critical elements of success that very few companies have either done or even considered. Leaders can't just admire the analytics, they're responsible for acting on them. Decisions need to be embedded into the organization, either on platforms or workflows. Structured collaboration ensures delivery translates into outcomes, not just dashboards. Finally, Quadrant 4. Recognize value. This is the quadrant most companies miss. Even when value is measured, it's often done inconsistently, without a standard framework. The RAPPID Value Cycle changes that with value attribution. By pinpointing exactly where value comes from, leaders can double down on what works. Value attribution helps you understand which elements contribute towards the realization of value, such as the data teams building the models, the platforms they use, the IT interfaces, business personnel that use the data to interact with clients. Knowing which areas contribute and how they contribute helps you narrow down how and where to invest to increase value. Maybe you need more capacity in your data platform, or better integration with IT systems, or more business resources in a specific process. The data income statement makes this visible. It compares forecasted versus actual value, shows ROI timelines, and reveals where you've hit break-even. It's the financial lens that keeps data accountable, just like any other investment. Systematic measurement drives value optimization, growing confidence to invest, and compounding value. You can use this to address the run rate of value realization without having to wait for the end of the financial year to see if initiatives are delivering as expected. It gives you time to pivot, pull the plug, or persevere. Together, these 4 quadrants form a closed loop. Investments are linked to strategy. Insights are delivered with discipline. Value is assured by embedding analytics into processes. And improvement ensures each cycle delivers more measurable impact than the last. This is how companies move beyond data experiments and into sustained competitive advantage. So here's the bottom line. You already have the data. The question is, are you ready to turn it into real business value? The RAPPID Value Cycle is your blueprint. Take the first step today. Complete the RAPPID Value Cycle assessment and see exactly where your organisation stands and what it will take to move forward with confidence.